Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the Chippewa Falls Arena for this afternoon's hockey game.
There's just a little button down. Very good, thank you. Where is it now so I know in the future? Push that down so it goes off. All right, balance. I'm all set. Butter chiropractic office. Yep.
Are you live?
You betcha.
Okay. Well, Jim, what do you think of this afternoon's game?
Well, I don't know. I missed the game last week, or last Thursday night, when River Falls played up at Rice Lake. They did not look well. They lost. However, they're playing McDonell. They have 11 kids on the roster. There are only 10 kids suited up today. They have 1 goalie and 9 skaters. So you'd think River Falls should come away as a big winner. On the other hand, a game like this is not one that could really help build your program a whole lot. Coming off a big loss like they had against Rice Lake, you'd hope that they'd come up against a strong team that would help them get their confidence back.
Well, and they've only had one practice session to work on some of the problems they had up to Rice Lake. We've got an interesting line starting up here with Cernerhouse on center and Troy Kuzlik and Mitch Jarasanis on the wings. One of the reasons for that, Trigby Olsen injured a collarbone up at Rice Lake, so he'll not be playing this afternoon. They've got Soderberg back on defense with Dusek, and the puck comes back to Dusek. Dusek over to the sideboards. Dusek kicks it in, goes into the Chippewa zone. Chippewa breaking for it down into the corner where they're chased by Kuzlik. Kuzlik fighting for the puck along the boards, and we get a whistle.
Awful quick whistle. That puck came popping out of there, even just as the ref was blowing his whistle.
I think that might be characteristic of these particular referees, that we're going to see some quick whistles here today.
I know one, I'm not sure who the other one is.
Face off down in the Chippewa end. Chippewa comes away, the puck skates behind the goal. Setting up, head manning up to the side, and it's picked off by River Falls. Dumped back into the corner by Cernerhouse. Again, Chippewa picking it up and over to the far wing. Picked up at center ice by Dusek. Dusek carries it in across the blue line, takes a shot, and there's the first save on goal. That one didn't seem to have a lot on it, and I don't think Doyle had too much trouble handling that.
He kind of dumped it down in there after goal. A little floating shot, kid caught it, throws it for the faceoff.
Okay, we've got a line change now with the byline coming on. Kevin Cayley at the one wing and Howard Potton at the other. Back at defense, we've got Jim Simone and Scott Landon. River Falls comes away with a puck. There's a shot by Cayley right on. Cayley, a second shot. 3 saves already by Doyle. We're just barely into the game. Puck comes across in front. By takes a dive at it, tries it into the corner, and a hard check by Simone. Coming back, picked up by Landon. Landon across the red line. Tries to dump it in, but it's stopped by Chippewa. Back into the River Falls zone, carried behind the net by Simone. River Falls setting up. Not quite out of the zone, and then carried out by Chippewa Falls.
His own man.
His own man put that particular one out. Puck goes back into Chippewa's corner, picked up by Potton. Potton scrapping for the puck in the corner. The puck comes all the way around the boards. Puck moving on down into the River Falls zone where it's picked up by Jim Simone. Simone over to Landon, back into the corner. Landon up along the boards to Cayley. Cayley to By, back to Cayley. Now over to Scott Landon. Landon carries it into the zone as River Falls goes for a line change. Again, Landon tries to kip it back to Howard Potton, but not quite able to. McDonell breaks out with a puck. They dump it into the corner and go into their line change. Back around behind the net. Gosek kicks it over to Corey Knott. Corey Knott's line out there right now. Over to Landon. Potton is still caught in the zone. They haven't completed the full line change. Into the corner, up to Potton. Potton over to Corey Knott. Corey Knott moves across. Got Beaver Schrank with him, but Corey gets checked off of the puck. Back into the corner where McDonell gets it, and then Corey steals it again. Corey behind the net. Leaves a drop pass for Schrank. The puck comes right out in front. There's a hard shot by Wheeler, and they score. Nice play. Corey made a drop pass, drop back to Beaver. Beaver kicked it out in front, and Matt Wheeler making a nice shot into the net.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody to help the goalie. He had to stop that one himself, and it got by him on the left side. Shot was up off the ice. It was up about waist high, a little bit higher. Goalie just couldn't get at it.
2 minutes and 5 seconds into the first period. The score is 1-0 in favor of River Falls. Puck comes back to Bob Soderberg. Soderberg to Dusek. Dusek tries to pass back to Soderberg, but it's picked off by McDonell. Right out in front. Scramble in front, and they score! McDonell scored on that one. Both defensemen were over to the side. Puck came back off across the front. Went across to Franzway. Franzway backhands it in. Time of that goal was 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the period.
Kid was standing there all by himself. Nobody to clear him out. Puck comes out.
And then he picked out again. McDonell gets the face-off, breaks in. Puck slides in on net and is steered aside. Back at the River Falls goal. Puck comes back out into the corner. McDonell's got it. There's a centering pass right out in front. McDonell man was down, and now River Falls breaks out. Kuzlik moving down. Passes over to Jerasanis. Jerasanis into the corner. Tries a centering pass, but the puck goes behind the net where it's picked up by McDonell. There's a check by Kuzlik. Kuzlik has the puck. Kicks it right out in front for Cernerhouse. Over back to Jim Simone. Jim Simone takes a hard shot, and there's a save by Doyle. Back into the corner where it's picked up by Cernerhouse again. Over to Jerasanis. Jerasanis takes it behind and then tries to drop pass back for Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse gets checked into the boards. McDonell comes out with a puck, and here McDonell ices the puck and goes for the line change. There'll be icing, and the puck will go back down into the McDonell end. River Falls again going with the line change as well, and also changing their defensemen now. We've got Soderberg and Dusek back out in defense, and we've got the byline with Howard Potton and Kevin Cayley coming on the forwards. Face-off will be to the right of the Chippewa McDonell goalie. The puck drops and goes back into the corner. Comes back out to the point. Shot by Dusek is wide. McDonell gets it and clears it down the ice, and we should have another icing call on this one. And another stoppage of play. The puck will come back to McDonell's end.
I think that may be an indication of just how weak McDonell is. That kid picked the puck up in their own zone, and without any attempt to do anything, he just turned and threw the puck down for the icing call. There was, no need for a change in lines, no nothing. He just picked the puck up and
fired it. Okay, on the face-off, By gets the face-off. Puck goes behind the McDonell goal. Back over into the corner. Again, they're digging for it in the corner. Howard Potton digging in on it after the puck. Shagging Ben behind the net. Cayley moves in to help him. McDonell gets the puck, and now are we going to get a freeze? Oh, back out of the corner. Moves up to McDonell. And again, McDonell trying almost like they're throwing the puck down the ice. There's a centering pass out in front by, comes back to Dusek. Dusek tries a shot, but it hits a skate and gets blocked out in front. Back into the corner. And again, McDonell just golfing at that puck. Puck comes all the way down, and we've got icing again. And they're just sort of golfing at it. They're not really trying to skate it out or break it out.
I sure haven't set their break up on.
River Falls comes in with a line change now. The Corey Knott line is coming back out here with Matt Wheeler. And this time they've got Jeff Prochnow back on defense. Beaver Schrank is the other forward. Puck drops and taken by Knott. Knott over to Wheeler, and Wheeler takes a shot right on. And the Chippewa goalie Doyle grabs the puck and smothers it. That looked like that was a nice face-off. Right over to Wheeler, and Wheeler took the shot without even hesitating.
Won the draw and took a quick shot.
Took that quick shot off it. Again, to win the draw, the puck was right on the net. Doyle kicks it off to the side. They try it around the boards. Icing is waved off. Back for the puck is Schrank. Schrank into the corner. Moves it out. Schrank trying to skate it out, but McDonell kicks it off of his stick. Puck comes back out to the front, where it's picked off by Wheeler. Wheeler coming down through center ice. Pass over to Knott and back to Wheeler. over to Schrank, and they get caught offside. A little bit too fancy on that one.
Like Beaver got in a little bit deep. They were overpassed a little bit.
And River Falls goes with a line change, the Cerner House line with Jarasanis and Troy Kuzlik coming back out on the ice. At defense, we've got number 15, Sean Dusick, and we've got number 23, Scott Hemingway. Puck gets dropped and carried in by Cerner House. Cerner House gets turned around. McDonell picks up the puck, takes it back to their own net, trying to set up. Over to the side on the boards. And it's picked off by Cerner House. Back into the corner again. A lot of scrapping in the corner. Over to Jarasanis. Jarasanis takes a shot. The puck came right out in front, slid across, but nobody could dare it for the rebound. Puck comes back out to Jarasanis. Kicks it back. Cerner House. Cerner House shoots and just wide. McDonell golfs at the puck and misses it. There's another shot right across the front. Over by Hemingway. Puck comes back out to the corner and then back in again. Back over into the corner now. Picked up by Cerner House, and we've got a whistle, and we'll have a stoppage of play.
I'm not sure what that whistle was about. Unless it got up on the, did the puck get up on the net? It must have. It ran out of the zone.
They bring it back out of the zone now. We'll have a face-off at center ice just outside of McDonell's blue line.
A hand pass ball.
Hand pass on that one. And River Falls going through a line change again here. They're bringing back out the Knott line. This time it's Knott with Kaylee and Matt Wheeler. We have Simone and Lannon back on defense. The puck drops. It's picked up by River Falls. Wheeler takes it across the line. Puck on the blue line, and McDonell picks it up. Puck still in the center line, and jostling back and forth for it. Over across the center line, and there's puck breaking in with Kaylee. McDonell picks it off, takes it behind the net, tries to throw it out, and it comes across the blue line, and River Falls will have to regroup. Back by Lannon. Lannon headmans it up to Knott. Knott into the corner. Tries a centering pass, but it's partially blocked. Then does put it out in front, but only a McDonell man there. McDonell with the puck in their own zone, but they're having trouble getting out. Here it comes to center ice. Back forward goes Simone. River Falls sets up. Simone with the puck, carries it up, and it's batted off his stick by McDonell and into the River Falls zone. Picked up again by Simone. Simone drops back, over to Landon. Landon up and clears the zone with it, and it's picked up again by Chippewa McDonell. Back to Simone. Simone with a pass to By. By breaks up into center ice, tries a pass, and he misses, and now McDonell gets a clean break. A 2-on-1, and they score! River Falls got caught again in a line change. Landon had skated off the ice. Another defenseman had not come on, and they left Chippewa all by themselves. They had 3 men in the River Falls zone and no River Falls players there. Time of that goal was 5:59 in the first period, and McDonell goes ahead, 2-1.
It was a bad pass that all set that play up too, combined with the timing on the line change. The line started to change when we had control of the puck, but down in their zone.
Soderberg breaks the puck into the McDonell zone, gets checked off the puck, it's picked up by By. By comes in, tries a backhand shot, and there's another shot, and we score! River Falls coming right back. By tried a backhand shot. The puck came out in front, and Kaylee backhanded it right back in again. Time of this particular goal, 6 minutes and 11 seconds into the period. Kaylee scored. Kaylee with an assist by Chris By. Nice goal. River Falls comes storming right back on that one. It seemed like it fired them up a little bit. Puck comes back in the River Falls zone. Skated out by Dusick. Dusick at center ice, dumps it into the corner, and River Falls breaks in on it. Okay, we've had a little bit of a line change out there. Now we've got Craig Lincoln on one of the wings. Puck comes over to Dusick. Dusick tries a shot from the blue line, and it's stopped by Doyle. Comes back into the corner where it's picked up by Chippewa. Chippewa McDonell into the corner. Shoots it around the boards for the wing. Picked up by McDonell, and he's checked into the boards by. Puck comes back behind the net. Puck comes back out again, back and forth. Soderberg checks his man off it. They try to dump it out, and now we're going to have a penalty called. Cross-checking penalty. Time of this penalty will be 6 minutes and 50 seconds. And going into the box is number 17, Scott Levitka for Chippewa McDonell.
And number 8 for River Falls, Chris By.
Okay, now number 8 for By went in also, so we've got double penalties here, each of them 2 minutes. River Falls actually coming out with 3 forwards and 1 defenseman now. They've got Landon, they've got Steve Schrank back on defense, although Steve is normally a forward. And at wings, they've got Corey Knott, and we've got Matt Wheeler. Down into the McDonell zone. Picked up by Landon. Landon tries a centering pass, goes right across the front, but nobody is there. Wheeler digs the puck out of the corner. Back to Schrank. Schrank tries a crank shot. Gets it over to Corey Knott. Corey Knott with a backhander that's stopped by Doyle. Back into the corner the puck goes. So far River Falls keeping it their end. McDonell not able to break it out. Finally the puck comes to center ice where it's picked up by Schrank. Schrank moves in, tries to dump it into the corner, but it misses. Over to the boards where it's picked up by Knott, then caught by McDonell. Schrank keeps it in again, dumps it back into the corner, and then chases after it himself. Schrank into the corner. Both men go down. Puck comes free with Schrank got it. Tries around. Coming back to Wheeler. But it's picked off by a McDonell man. Now back to Landon. Landon tries a hard shot. Picked up by McDonell. Gets his own rebound. Moves in. Shoots a hard wrist shot. And Doyle smothers the puck. Well, he looked a little bit better on that one. But it's still pretty ragged out there. 4-on-4 hockey. The puck staying down in the Chippewa zone. River Falls comes up with a line change. We've got Todd Cernerhaus and Troy Kuzlik now up at the forwards. And we've got Bobby Soderberg and Sean Dusick back at defense. Puck drops and comes across to the front. Picked up by McDonell. McDonell trying to send him down the ice, but it gets stopped over there by Landon. Comes back to Dusick. Dusick tries a shot right on. Cernerhaus moves in, shoots. Tries his own rebound. Again, another shot and another save by Doyle. Puck comes behind the net, and we get a whistle. We'll get a stoppage of play.
Good pressure on that little series right there. It didn't amount to much, but we had the puck in there going at the net about at least twice.
There was a nice move by Cernerhaus on that one to get his own rebound and go back and try for that second shot. Puck comes back out, and there's a shot by Dusick that's right on, stick save by Doyle. Back over into the center ice. Dusick coming back for the puck. Dusick carries the puck down back of his own goal, waits for the setup. Soderberg is partially stopped on that one. Dusick moves back again and then goes with a backhand across to Cernerhaus. Picked up by Cernerhaus. Cernerhaus kicks it out of the zone. Moving into center ice. Headlands it up to Soderberg. Soderberg moving across. He's got Kuzlik coming in. Kuzlik tries shot, gets blocked. There's another shot by Dusick, an attempt at a tip by Cernerhaus, and they just missed. Cernerhaus with the puck over on the boards. Backhands it out for Soderberg. Soderberg fans on it. McDonell gets it. McDonell headmans it up, but he's checked off the puck by Soderberg. Soderberg tries to kick it down, gets the rebound as it bounces off the board. Over to Kuzlik. Puck comes into McDonell's zone. Kuzlik moving into the corner for it. McDonell with control of the puck and kicks it back out to center ice again where it's stopped by Dusick. Dusick watching, dumps it over to Troy Kuzlik. Kuzlik across, tries for Cernerhaus. Cernerhaus dumps it in, and River Falls goes for the line change. Puck comes around behind the McDonell zone. They headman it up and try and skate it out where it's picked up. Oh, McDonell steals the puck. Moving in, they've got a 2-on-1. There's a shot, and there's a glove save, and bouncing it up over the top of the net is Schmitty. Puck comes back out to the center ice zone, skated around by Landon. Landon out there now with Craig Lincoln, one of the forwards, and Kevin Cayley is the other one. We still got the penalty comes off now. Okay, both teams at full strength. Over to Cayley. Cayley tries to get it to By, but the puck comes back to center ice and then all the way down into the River Falls zone. Schmidt steers it to the side. Puck comes back into the River Falls zone where it's picked up by Jeff Procknell. Procknell skates it across in front of his own net, then off the boards and up to Cayley. Cayley breaks across center ice, but he's unable to get through now. Swinging back around is Craig Link. Puck comes into the Chippewa zone, back to Soderberg. Soderberg at center ice, over to Sean Dusick. Back up an attempt for Soderberg. Carries into the Chippewa zone, picked up by Cayley. Cayley moves around his man, tries a backhand right out in front. We've got a collision in here. One of the River Falls players colliding with a goalie, and Corey Knott into the goal. And there's a stoppage of play while the goalposts are replaced. Again, that time they look ragged on the line change.
Doesn't count when the player goes in, does it?
Doesn't count when the player goes in. Looking a little ragged on those line changes again.
That's about the only thing goalies.
Okay, Corey Knott's line's in here now with Matt Wheeler and Steve Schrank. Back at defense, we've got Bob Soderberg and Sean Dusick. Knott takes the opening face-off, drops it back, over to Knott. Knott sweeping around back into the corner, looking to Soderberg. Soderberg comes in, picks up the puck, pass back to Corey, over to Wheeler. Wheeler tries a shot and a save. Back to Corey. Knott's got the puck, moves it back into the corner. Schrank picks it up, tries to get it out to Dusick, but it's intercepted by Chippewa McDonell's man. He skates it out of his own zone, checked off the puck by Schrank, picked up by Knott. not get stripped over here, but I don't see a whistle. Puck goes back into the corner. River Falls skating in for it. Wheeler harasses the man, picks the puck off his stick behind the net. Wheeler back into the corner, kicks it again behind the net. Okay, picked up by Chippewa McDonald, and he's checked off by Schrank. Over to Dusick. Puck him back to the center. Wheeler takes a shot, and they score. Steve Schrank kicking that puck out from the side. Threw it over to Wheeler. Wheeler didn't even hesitate, took a nice slap shot, moved in, and River Falls goes ahead 3-2. Time of the goal is 11 minutes and 14 seconds into the goal. 11 minutes, 14 seconds into the period, the time of that goal. Okay, we've got Sorenhouse, Yarasanis, and Troy Kuzlik up on front. In back, we've got Scott Landon and Scott Hemingway. Puck at center ice. River Falls shoots it in, but a stop by McDonell. McDonell breaking in now. Harassed by Hemingway, but he moves in. Takes the shot, and they score! Right around the defense. Schmidt came out, Paul Schmidt came out to make the save. The McDonell man kept his cool. Brian Allen moved around him and shot it into the essentially open net. And we have a tie game again. This time at 11:29. Three to 3 is the score at 11:29. Okay, the byline is back on the ice. Chris Bly at center ice with Kevin Cayley and Craig Link over on the other wing. Puck comes back to Prochnow. Prochnow tries a long cross pass over to Landon. Picked up by Cayley. Cayley moving it in. Puck goes in the corner, and we get a stoppage of play as it's frozen along the boards.
We're having some young defensemen getting beat out there.
Yeah, we had a new player. This is only Hemingway's second game. He hasn't had that many shifts, and he got beat by the more experienced senior, Brian Allen, for Chippewa McDonald. All right, we've got our face-offs coming. Face-off goes to Bye right out in front of the net. Chippewa gets the puck and kicks it back out. Picked up by Prochnow. Prochnow over to Landon. Landon watching. Tries a headman pass up to Prochnow, but he misses. Chippewa gets the puck and intercepts. Goes back into the zone. Picked up by Craig Lang. Craig Lang tries to get it out in the center ice along the board, but it goes back into the corner. Picked up by Landon. Picked off his stick by Cayley. Cayley breaking down, but Chippewa gets a hold of the puck. Tried to shoot it back, but Bye intercepts. Bye moving down across center ice. Puck him back in the corner. Cayley gets it now. Tries to shot up to Bye, but again it's picked off by Chippewa Falls man. Back into our corner. Dusick gets the puck. Over to Prochnow. That's Hemingway. That's Hemingway. Sorry about. Got Hemingway back on defense. Hemingway's 23 and Prochnow's number 3, and got 3 that went by. Back over to Hemingway.
Nice
Up to Hemingway. Hemingway moves it in, passes the Bye, across the blue line into the Chippewa zone. Chippewa man misses the check. There goes the puck right out in front. Hemingway tried to shot, tried to get the rebound, couldn't get it. We've got a change here. Schrank moves in, into the corner, around the boards. River Falls going through a line change. Chippewa steers it out and barely able to clear the zone. Comes down into the River Falls zone. Chippewa going for a line change behind the man. Puck is dumped back by Sean Dusick. Picked off by Corey Knott. Knott goes down, but he managed to get the puck up to Wheeler. Wheeler, headman pass for Schrank, but it's intercepted by Chippewa McDonald. Moving across now. The puck comes over into the corner at center ice, and they're checking back and forth and trying for it. There's a hard check by Schrank. One of the Chippewa men goes down. Into the corner goes the puck. Now they're scrapping back and forth. And we've got a whistle, and we'll have a stoppage of play. And we have a misconduct play going with blue, playing with improper equipment. The skater was skating without a helmet on. And of course here, the thing we want to watch out for is the injuries. Without a helmet, there's always a chance of a severe injury.
Kevin.
All right, they gave him a 2-minute penalty, minor penalty for this, for improper equipment. The time of the penalty is at 13:21, so they will skate the balance of this period short. River Falls will be on the power play. They move the Knott line out there. Corey Knott centering this line with Matt Wheeler and Kevin Cayley. Back at defense, we've got Sean Dusick and Bob Soderberg. Puck dropping in the center zone just outside of the River Falls end. Puck comes back to Soderberg. Soderberg up to Wheeler. Matt Wheeler tries to get it around. The referee is unsuccessful. Picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg flips the puck up, and we got another stoppage of play. We'll have a face-off. 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining in the period. 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining in the Chippewa Falls penalty. Puck drops and comes over to Wheeler. Wheeler can't find it. It's behind him. Chippewa tries for the check. Picked up by Knott. Knott back to Sean Dusick. Dusick skates the puck over the blue line, but traps Knott offside. That was too bad. That was a close one. He just hesitated one moment and ruined the timing on that particular play. Puck comes back out to center ice for the face-off. Knott, Wheeler, and Cayley on the front line. Puck comes back to Bob Soderberg at defense. Soderberg skates the puck across the blue line, tries to move in, picked up by Knott. Knott moving around into the corner. Knott back into the corner again, fighting for the puck with the McDonell man. Back over to Dusick. Dusick kicks the puck on down into the corner. Over to Cayley, and there's a shot and a goal. Beautiful. Cayley centered that one across. Moving in was Matt Wheeler. Matt took a shot. Nice one, right across from the goalie.
There's no question that's the line that's scoring and that's the line that's passing.
They're moving that puck around real well. That was a nice pass by Knott. Came back from around the net, kicked it up to Cayley. Cayley put a pass right over on Wheeler's stick, and Wheeler drilled it in the net. Time of that particular goal, a power play goal, was at 13:57 in the period. Now we've got the Cernerhouse line out there. Cernerhouse, Troy Kuzlik, and Craig Link. The puck comes back into the center ice zone, picked up by Landon. Landon kicks it back for Scott Hemingway. Puck goes into the corner. Hemingway skates it behind the net. Tries a poke pass over to Landon. Puck comes back out. Cernerhouse gets in the corner. Headmans it up for Kuzlik, was unable to get it there. Again, poked away. Puck comes over to the side of the board. Kuzlik moves in on the puck where it's stolen over by Link. Link up to Cernerhouse. But back into the River Falls zone. Then comes back out to center zone again. Chippewa Falls out in the center zone. River Falls clears it out and back in, and now there was a Chippewa man that couldn't get across the blue line, and we'll have an offside. 28 seconds remaining in the period. Both teams back at even strength with a score 4-3. Cernerhouse line stays out on the ice. Cernerhouse taking the face off. He's got Craig Link over on this side, and he's got Troy Kuzlik on the back. Puck comes back to defense up to Kuzlik. Picked up by McDonald. McDonald kicks it in, but Hemingway gets it. Hemingway over for Craig Link. Craig Link kicks it back to Scott Landon. Landon gets checked into the board. Back over to Kuzlik. Kuzlik to Hemingway. Hemingway skates the puck up across the red line. Back to Landon. Now they're just skating around. The puck carries into the River Falls zone. Picked up by Landon. Landon sends it around the boards, and there's the end of the period. At the end of the first period, the score 4 River Falls, 3 for Chippewa McDonell. The score is 4-3 in favor of River Falls, and I believe they're lucky to be out in front that much. The way that first period of hockey went.
Yeah, it was, I suppose there are a number of ways you could describe it. Shaky might be one of them.
Okay, we've got the Cernerhouse line starting off again. Over on one wing, we've got Troy Kuzlik, and on the other side, we've got Mitch Jarasanis. Back at defense, we've got Sean Dusick, and we have a coffee spill. Puck comes back to center ice. Will McDonald picks it up, back over to Bob Soderberg. Bob Soderberg at the blue line, Scrapper along the blue line. Puck comes back into center where it's picked up by Troy Kuzlik. Kuzlik moving in, moving across. Jarasanis gets caught, picked up by Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse moving into the corner. McDonald gets the puck, back over to the point. Dusick takes it a hard shot, which is right on. Chest saved by the goalie. McDonald gets the puck and golfs it down the ice. They're more than glad to get an icing on that one.
What was your analysis of the first period, Craig? What did you see things that needed to be worked on?
Well, one thing that bothered me was that it appeared that we were having a lot of trouble with the line changes. The line changes bothered me up at Rice Lake, and the same thing is happening here. We're getting trapped. The other teams are taking advantage of it. They're breaking in on the goalie. Another thing, our defensemen were awfully high. I suppose when you're playing a team like McDonald, you have a tendency to start thinking in terms of goal and get high, but they were not doing the job in terms of covering in front of Schmitty and leaving them all alone at the mercy of those McDonald shooters. And we've got some seniors out there from McDonald, particularly Brian Allen, number 2. He's an experienced man, and he showed it when he went in and made the move and shot the goal. Okay, the puck down in the McDonald end. Puck over into the corner, picked up by By. By digging for it behind the net. Kicks it back out again. The byline on right now. Over to Howard Potton. Howard Potton back into the corner. Again, McDonald tries to clear it, but it's blocked in there by Scott Landon. Landon dumps it into the corner, moves around. Cayley gets it behind the net. Cayley trying for a centering pass, and he's swarmed under by the McDonald players. Puck comes back out. Again, stopped by Landon. Move over. Scotty moving in. A nice centering pass across for Cayley. Cayley tried and fanned on it. McDonald's got the puck now and breaks it in and clears it in the center zone. McDonald still with the puck in the center zone. Over to Landon. Landon tries to bring it in. Backhands it to Corey Knott. Corey Knott all by himself out there. River Falls again, look at her getting tangled up on that line change. People bumping into each other trying to go out and come in the same door.
At least it wasn't in our zone this time.
Last time it wasn't in our zone. Down in the McDonell corner where it's picked up by Dusick. Dusick tries a shot. And now he's got a penalty being called on River Falls. I think we have a bench penalty, it looks like.
Yeah, he called us for too many men on the ice.
Again, River Falls getting tangled up on those line changes. There were people trying to go in and out of the same door. River Falls got caught with too many men on the ice, and the penalty will be served by Corey Knott. Wheeler and Schrank down on the forwards.
We didn't get over there quick enough.
Back on defense, we've got Hemingway and Sean Dusick. Puck comes out outside the blue line in the center ice zone. McDonell will be on the power play. Time of the penalty, 1 minute and 23 seconds into the period. Puck back into the corner. McDonell picks it up down into their corner. Shag by Beaver Schrank. Schrank moves in. Schrank kicks the puck back behind the net. Tries to go around but can't get to it, but Wheeler gets to the puck. Wheeler, a centering pass right out in front. Picked up again by Schrank. River Falls keeping in. Schrank kicks it around behind the boards again. McDonell unable to break the puck out even though they're on the power play. Puck goes back into the corner. Picked up again by McDonell. He's checked up. Wheeler gets the puck. Schrank moves in, right in front, makes a shot, right on. There's a rebound by Wheeler. Again, the goalie made the save, and I don't think he even saw it. McDonell player cranked back like he was going to ice the puck, forgot that he's on the power play. McDonell carrying it through center ice, dumps it in the River Falls zone, back into the corner. They're scrambling for the puck now. Back into the corner, again working hard puck. And there's a whistle and a stoppage of play. We're going to have a face-off here. River Falls again making a line change. McDonell on the power play, 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go on this penalty.
First 45 seconds of that power play, we were shorthanded, but just totally controlled. We got a couple of shots. Could have had a goal, but Matt wasn't able to get the puck up over the goalie who was lying on the ice.
I don't think the goalie even saw that one. Okay, we've got Craig Link out there now, and Todd Cernerhouse is the forward, and Jim Simone back on defense. Jim Simone and Jeff Prochnow. River Falls gets the puck, gulfs it down the ice. All the way back. Cernerhouse moves in. Staying in puck. Puck into the corner. Cernerhouse gets checked into the boards. Link tried to sweep it away, but McDonell breaks it out to center ice. McDonell coming down now 3-on-2. Over to Allen. Puck comes back to the blue line. McDonell setting up. Back to the point. McDonell now trying to set up their power play. River Falls dropping back into the box. McDonell still passing the puck around, back out to the point again. And he tries a slap shot, and it's smothered by Craig Link. McDonell picks up the rebound. Another slap shot. Shot goes just wide of the net. Gets stopped by Paul Schmidt, and Schmidt falls on the puck. Well, McDonell is trying that power play. They're working around. River Falls had to go into the box. Okay, River Falls again going with the line change. Hemingway moving back on the defense. Cayley has moved in there, and Chris By is taking the draw. By kicks it back into the corner. It's picked up by one of the River Falls defensemen. Kicked out and come back across the line. No, not quite across the line. We almost had an offside on that one. Puck goes up against the boards. Back along the boards from Soderberg. Soderberg scrapping for the puck. Manages to clear it out of the River Falls zone. Picked up by By. Picked over by Kevin Cayley. Cayley breaking down the right side. Tries a centering pass, but unable to. Back over to By. Puck comes out of the zone. Howard Potton with the puck now. Howard Potton along the boards in the center ice. Tries to kick it out for By, but it's picked off by McDonell man. McDonell man breaking in. Scott Levicka. Howard Potton steals the puck off of his stick. Moves it over for Cayley, but it goes past him and out to the point. McDonell tries a shot that's wide, dumps it into the corner. River Falls gets it and kicks it back out to the blue line. Scrapping on along the blue line. Moving back over, again picked up by Hemingway. Hemingway headmans it up to Cayley. Puck is down under By now. By gets it and kicks it back to Hemingway. Hemingway over to Soderberg. Puck comes down up to Howard Potton. Howard Potton breaking in along the right-hand side. Howard trying a centering pass right out in front, but nobody there, and McDonell ices the puck. McDonell on the power play, but ices it, and now we're back to full strength for River Falls. Well, River Falls looked a little bit better on that power when they're playing short-handed than they have on some of the shifts when they've been even on the power play themselves. We've got the Corey Knott line out there right now, along with Steve Schrank and Matt Wheeler. Schrank will take the face-off. Back at defense, well, we've got Prochnow and Scotty Landon. Jeff Prochnow and Scotty Landon on the defense. Puck comes back out, goes to Knott. Knott takes a shot right in. attempted pucks in by Matt Wheeler, but Wheeler's unable to get it past the goalie. Schrank just skated his man right off of the puck, left the puck back behind. Corey Knott picked it up and put a shot right on goal. Matt Wheeler was over on the side looking for the rebound, but the puck went under the goalie. Again, Schrank taking the face off and does the same thing. And now we're going to have a penalty. Penalty on River Falls. Steve Schrank, 2 minutes for interference on that play. Schrank interference on the face-off. Time of this penalty was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, so now Chippewa McDonell will go back out onto the power play. The puck will come out into center ice. All of the McDonell zone because the penalty was on the River Falls player. Face-off's going to be taken by Corey Knott. Not out with Wheeler. Back on defense, we've still got Crocknell and Landon. Puck comes into the McDonell zone. Picked up by Wheeler. Outskates his man. Kicks it down into the corner. Again, Wheeler shagging it. Skates his man off of the puck. Puck back into McDonell trying to break it out. Up along the boards, but again it's stolen by Wheeler and then picked off his stick by a McDonell player. McDonell coming down the ice, 2-on-2. Around the defenseman. Tries a shot and it's stopped by Schmidt. Schmidt makes a nice save into the pad. River Falls again going for a line change. We got Cernerhouse out there right now on forward.
After that one, don't you?
Cernerhouse and Craig Link up on the forwards. River Falls going back to the defense. Dusick and Bobby Soderberg on defense. Puck is controlled by Cernerhouse. Comes back out to the point. He tries a shot, but it's smothered by a defenseman. Back into the corner. Puck comes back out on the center ice and coming down the ice now all the way. The goalie goes out to make the stop, but doesn't make it. Again, picked up by Triple McDonald. McDonald headmans at the Allen. Puck comes across in the River Falls zone. Picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg around behind the net. Tries the centering pass out for Cernerhouse, but he misses him. Puck goes into center ice again. McDonald with the puck and on the power play. Back over into the corner. Puck comes into River Falls zone. Picked up by Allen for Chippewa McDonald. Allen skates it around behind the River Falls net. Looking for somebody to center it to, but nobody's there and finally puts it through the crease, but nobody's home. McDonald trying a shot to the side. Poked away by Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse gets the puck and shoots it all the way down the ice. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty on River Falls. Link goes into the corner with the board. Picked up again by Allen for McDonald. Allen skating it down. McDonald getting the puck in the River Falls zone, but trapped offside on the play was the River Falls, or the McDonald left winger was breaking in. Got moment's hesitation and shooting that puck in the zone. How many times do you see that? And the wing is already breaking in and he can't stop in time and get that offside. Okay, By comes back out now on the forwards, along with Kevin Cayley. Back at defense, we've got Scotty Landon, and over on the other side, Jim Simone. McDonald's still on the power play for 27 more seconds. Puck goes back into River Falls' zone in the corner. Scrapping along the boards forward to Simone, but it come out with Chippewa McDonald. He tries sending pass right out in front, but Cayley bats it away. Again, over to the point. He's all alone, tries a slap shot and hits it high over the glass. Puck bounces into the corner. Puck comes back out into center ice, and McDonald has to come out. Scrapping forward is By. Drops it back over to Landon. Landon man is smothered. Now,
River Falls full strength.
River Falls is back at full strength. Puck behind the River Falls net. River Falls breaking it out. There, Kevin Cayley coming in the side. Tries a centering pass and then able to get it over to Potton. And then stolen by Potton again. And then taken off of his stick. And then back over to Landon. Landon gets it and over to By. Into the corner. Comes up to the side. Picked up by Simone. Puck goes behind the net. Scrapping for it along the boards is By. Back in the net again. By still scrapping for it. Puck bounces out in front. There goes Cayley. Cayley tries a backhand stop and the goalie has to make a save. Picked up by Dusick. Dusick sends it around the boards for Potton. Potton comes out to the point. Out to Simone. Simone drives a hard slap shot. The goalie makes a save. Again, it comes off a McDonald player. McDonald picks up the puck and skates it out of their zone. Picked up by By, and By kicks it right back in again. McDonald gets it. Try a slap shot. That one is partially deflected by a River Falls player and bounced all the way down, and Schmidt wound up having to make a stop on that one. River Falls breaks the puck out, comes to center ice where it's picked off by a McDonald player again. It just golfs it into the River Falls zone. River Falls, pass comes back up into the center ice zone. River Falls going through a line change on this one. McDonald gets the puck, breaks in, takes a shot along the ice. That one was from all the way out in the blue line, didn't have anything on it. Paul Schmidt still has to make a save. River Falls going for the line change. The knot line is back out on the ice. Corey Knotts out there along with Beaver Schrank. Back on defense is Prochnow and Hemingway. No, Hemingway and you see who the other defenseman is back there? Jimmy back in the corner, and I can't pick him up.
I think it's
There's a shot and a save. Shot and a save by Paul Schmidt.
No, Dusick is out there.
Dusick is out there with him. Hemingway and Dusick back on defense. Puck again dropped, picked up by Corey Knott, not back over to the side. Puck comes out, almost to the blue line. Picked up again by McDonell. There's a hard shot and another one. Oh, McDonell had a great chance on that one. The rebound bounced out and the wing was right on the side. And now they break up the Wheeler. Wheeler coming along the boards, into the blue line. All alone is Steve Schrank in front. He shoots and he misses the net. All alone. And Corey Knott kicks it back to him. Picks it up. Now Knott with the puck. Can't quite get the handle on it. Steers it in front. Wheeler moves in around behind. Schrank will see that one for a long time. Again, right out in front goes the puck. McDonell golfs it back, but it gets stopped over by Hemingway. Hemingway and a tip tried on that one. Back over the other corner by Dusick. Another shot. Back out in front and a save. Puck still is in front. Now Wheeler battling for it. Wheeler's got it. Into the corner. Schrank is all alone out there and gets checked from behind. And no penalty called on that one. Now the net's way over to the side. Still we don't have a penalty on it. The net's been displaced and well finally we get the penalty whistle. Well, that net sat crossways for a long time before they finally blew the whistle. It would have been a nice shot for Corey in the corner, but not much from out in front. Okay, River Falls going for a line change on this one. They got Cernerhouse out there along with Mitch Jarasanis and Troy Kuzlik. Back at defense, we've got Jim Simone. Simone wraps up, takes a shot and scores! I don't know, there might have been a tip on that one by Jarasanis, could you tell? We got the goalie sticker hit.
I don't know.
That was a nice crank shot from out on the blue line by Jim Simone.
I think they give it to Simone.
It hit a stick in there. Jarasanis was right in with it, but I couldn't see whether he got the tip or whether it bounced off the goalie stick.
I think it was Simone that got it.
River Falls scoring. Time of that goal was 7 minutes and 49 seconds into the second period, and it makes it 5-3. Puck dropped at center ice by Cernerhouse. Comes back over their defense. Picked up again by Jim Simone. Simone to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse moving around. Cernerhouse skates past the man, takes a shot, bounce off the pad. Over to Troy Kozlik. Comes back to Jeff Prochnow. Prochnow takes a shot, and another tip and attempt is missed. Back to Jarasanis. Jarasanis kicks the puck back over to Simone, but it comes out into the center ice zone. To Prochnow. To Kuzlik. Back over to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse moving across. Tries a wrist shot. Puck bounces out in front where it's steered away by a defenseman. Back to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse a backhand pass out to Simone. Simone moves around his man. Takes a hard crank shot. And Cernerhouse checked from behind him. Full score! Chippewa was so busy making the checks on that one, they forgot about the puck. The puck bounced out in front. River Falls slaps it in for a goal. Time of that goal was 8 minutes and 7 seconds into the period. Did you see who it was that got the goal on that?
No, I didn't. I was watching an interference occurring down here. I wasn't even watching the puck.
River Falls player had gotten, Cernerhouse had gotten checked from behind, dumped in front of the net without the puck. The puck bounced over to the side, and the wing on the other side was the one that put it in. I would imagine it might have been Kuzlik, because Kuzlik was the wing on that side. Kuzlik or the defenseman. It was Kuzlik. That was Troy Kuzlik. Okay, River Falls breaks it in. Puck goes over to Kevin Cayley. Kevin Cayley fans on a wrist shot. Puck comes back again. River Falls tries another shot by. Moving around the net is Hemingway. Hemingway throws the puck behind the Chippewa Falls net. Battling for the puck back there is By. By tries the backhand to clear it out. Unable to get it out to the River Falls player. Goes to the center ice where it's picked up by Schrank. Schrank kissing it over to Hemingway. Down the side. Craig Link moves in. Link gets tripped. Falls down. McDonell comes up with the puck, but again it's stolen by By. By tries a hard shot from the wrist shot from the side, but too much of an angle. Couldn't quite get it on the net. Picked up by McDonell, but stopped at the line out there by Bob Soderberg. Soderberg kicks the puck back in behind the Chippewa Falls net. Back over into the corner. Chippewa Falls player tries to freeze it along the board and get a face-off, but it's kicked out by By. Picked up by Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls breaks it out of their zone, but it's stopped by Soderberg. Soderberg intercepts and makes a drop pass back for Schrank. Back to Soderberg. Moving it around now. River Falls moving the puck around fairly well. But again, it's picked up by Chippewa Falls, and then By overskates it. Chippewa Falls skating at center ice. Skating around now is Hemingway. Back over to Schrank. Schrank to the side, and we get a whistle. and an offside. Well, the score is 6-3. At this time, we're in the second period, and there are 10 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the period. 10 minutes and 26 into the period, 6-3. River Falls going for a line change. Corey Knott's out here again. Beaver Schrank and Matt Wheeler. Back at defense, we've got Procknow and Landon. Drop. Puck is controlled by Knott that gets the puck back to Wheeler. Wheeler skates around his man, but held up slightly at the line. Back to Knott. Nice backhand to Knott. Knott puts a shot right on. The goalie has to make a pad save. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler behind the net. Wheeler with a drop pass for Schrank. Schrank into the corner. Back out to Knott all alone. Knott shoots and he's wide. Puck comes around to the corner. Picked up by Landon. Landon over to Wheeler. Again, the puck comes back, but Landon stops it before it gets out. Throws it back around the corner. Back in behind the Chippewa Falls net. Over to Wheeler. And scrapping forward is Corey Knott. Right out in front. Knott with a backhand. He tried to make that pass to Wheeler. The puck came back over to the goalie. The goalie wound up having to make a save, and we got some high sticks flying out there now. For River Falls, Matt Wheeler, and for Chippewa McDonell, Scott Levitka, and I would guess they're both going out for high sticking.
High sticking. He had to stick up a little bit, but it was kind of because of
A high stick and a cross check, they call that one. Okay, we'll play 4-on-4. Time of that penalty was 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the period. Time of the penalty, 10:59. Okay, we've got Cernerhouse and Troy Kuzlik out there on the forwards. We got Bob Soderberg and Sean Dusek back on defense. Puck comes back to Dusek. Dusek swings it around into the corner. Skated for by Kuzlik, but it's too far for him. Into the corner again, picked up by McDonell man. Checked off by Kuzlik. Kuzlik with a puck, digs it out, back into the corner. Out to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse tried a hard shot to hit the pipe. McDonell breaks the puck out of their zone. McDonell in center ice, moving across. Puck comes back in the center ice zone again. McDonell moving in, but it's smothered by a defenseman. Cernerhouse skating with the puck back into the corner, tries to clear it out, but it's picked up by McDonell. And then skated off by Sean Dusek. McDonell again taking the puck across in front of River Falls. Back into the corner where Soderberg gets it. Soderberg around the boards for Dusek. Dusek watching man, bounces the puck back off the boards for Cernerhouse. And now Cernerhouse gets to the center ice, but he gets tangled up with one of the McDonell players and can't get back to make the play. Back out to center ice. McDonell with the puck. They dump it down into the River Falls corner. Puck bounces out where Soderberg gets it. Soderberg behind the net. River Falls sets up. 4-on-4. Soderberg skating the puck out of the zone. 56 seconds remaining in the penalty. Soderberg across the blue line, all the way in, makes a shot just wide to the side. Back to Dusek. Dusek takes a shot that's high and over the glass. Bounces up into the wedding, and the puck drops down onto the net. There'll be a stoppage of play now, and the puck will come out in the center ice zone because the emphasis that put it on the net was from a River Falls player. River Falls going through it, a line change, and we've got Brian Cayley out now on our forwards, and we've got Jim Simone and Scott Landon back on defense. 45 seconds remaining in the double penalties. Both teams shorthanded. 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the second period. The score is 6-3 River Falls. Puck comes controlled by River Falls. Over to By. By along the board. Scraps it back over to Simone. Simone to Landon. Landon moves in all alone. Takes a shot right on. Landon takes a shot right on. The goalie makes a save. Puck will come out to the side to the left of the goalie. We've got Brian Cayley at our forwards right now. Scott Landon and Jim Simone back. 35 seconds remaining in the double penalty. Puck drops and is picked up by Chippewa Falls McDonell, but they're not able to clear it out. Picked up by Landon. Landon checked from behind, but manages to get the puck over to By. By skates it around. Over to Simone. And the puck is blocked away by a Chippewa Falls player. We got a break coming on here. By coming across. And By sweeps the puck aside. The man didn't go down. He's going to sweep aside. He's calling a tripping, and the man never went down. Drill calls a tripping penalty on River Falls. The man never went down. He made a nice sweep. Check, poked the puck to the side, and got called for a tripping penalty.
That was the best defensive play you'll ever see.
Oh, and now Jim Simone is out asking for an explanation on that one. He's calling a tripping penalty when it was a nice poke check. The poke check went to the side, and now Drill is going over to make an explanation to Scott Dickmeyer.
I'd like to hear that explanation.
2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the period. 16 seconds remaining on the double minors. They've got the penalty up on the board, but nobody in the box yet. But now what's going to happen? They don't have a number up. They don't have a man in the box. Yes, they do too. Chris By is in the box. All right. They'll be skating 4 on 3 for the next 16 seconds. 4 on 3. 2 minutes and 17 remaining. Troy Kuzlik on the center. Clears the puck to the side. Puck comes back. Kuzlik, Simone, and Landon out here. Landon gets the puck and golfs it all the way down the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the double penalty. Schrank stealing it. Schrank moves in, he scores! Steve Schrank caught Chippewa McDonell slipping on that one. Schrank with a one-man effort goes in, steals the puck, hooked around behind the net, and stuffs it in. A short-handed goal by River Falls. McDonell with a 4 on 3 advantage, and the score now is 7-3. Time of that goal was 12 minutes and 56 seconds into the period, and a great individual effort by Steve Schrank. A real mental lapse on the part of the McDonell people. 3 seconds remaining in the double penalty, and then we'll go on 5 on 4. Puck drops. Corey Knott gets it off to the side. Picked up by McDonell. McDonell trying to move in. McDonell over the line. And the double penalty has expired, and they're now 5 on 4. Puck comes out in front. McDonell tries the shot. Paul Schmidt makes the save. Nice kick-out save by Schmidt. Puck bounces almost all the way up to the blue line. Picked up now by Dusik. Dusik clears the puck down the ice. Minute and 28 remaining on the penalty on River Falls. Puck comes behind the net. Corey Knott playing chaser. Puck comes back out of the zone. Back over to River Falls. River Falls carrying it in. Dumps it in the corner by Hemingway. Back around, and it's picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler behind the net. Again, Wheeler gets shagged by McDonell. Back into the corner. Remember, McDonell is on the power play. Over to Knott. Knott along the boards. They're scrapping for the puck and trying to dig it out, but this is all taking time. Taken by Wheeler. Wheeler back over to Hemingway. Hemingway with a nice pass to Wheeler, who sets up Knott. Knott coming down the side, gets a shot right on, he scores! Another short-handed goal by River Falls. A nice shot by Corey Knott. As Matt Wheeler put a pass on his stick, Corey moved to the side, took the shot. The goalie made a partial save, but it bounced into the corner. 52 seconds still remaining on River Falls' penalty. The time of that goal was 13 minutes and 51 seconds into the second period. River Falls now leading 8-3. 2 power play goal, or 2 short-handed goals in a row by River Falls. Like we said earlier, it looks like River Falls plays better when they're short-handed than they do when they're full strength out there. Okay, River Falls still short-handed. Goes over to Cernerhouse.
Down 5-4.
It's picked up, kicked over to the side, into the board. They're playing for it in center ice now. McDonell moves in across the board. 53 seconds remaining in the period. Picked up again by River Falls, by Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse breaks it down. Breaking in all alone. Moves across. Now he's got Shirasanis with him. Shot on goal, and there's a save, and Cernerhouse gets dumped. And I think we're going to have a penalty on that one. He caught an elbow. Cernerhouse was elbowed on that one by Scott Levitka. So we'll play 4 on 4 for the next 23 seconds, and then River Falls will go on the power play. Time of that penalty is 14 minutes and 20 seconds into the period. There are 40 seconds remaining in this second period. River Falls leading 8-3. 4 on 4 now. Kevin Cayley moving out with Corey Knott on the forward. Cayley and Knott at forward. Prochnow and Jim Simone back on the defense. Puck comes back to Prochnow. Goes past him. Picked up by Simone. Simone over to Cayley. Cayley alone on the side. Up to Knott. Knott moves around. Breaks across. Splits the defenseman. Comes in. The goalie comes out and makes a flop-on save. The goalie came out and flopped down on that one. 9 seconds remaining in the River Falls penalty. 1:46 remaining in the
got
chip
that
board.
one from behind.
That one almost got by him. Instead of steering it aside with a stick, he was going back for it. Okay, another close one. We'll have a face-off now to the right of the Chippewa McDonell goalie. 9 more seconds while they'll be playing 4 on 4, then River Falls will go on the power play. 26 seconds remaining in the period. Puck drops it over to Knott. Knott back to Simone. Simone moves in, back to Knott, back over to Simone. Simone, a hard crank shot just to the side. And the penalty of the River Falls is expired. River Falls is now on the power play. Back over in the corner. Simone with the puck into the corner. Kicks it out to Corey Knott back under the point. Knott tries a shot. Smothered. Puck comes back to Wheeler but hops over his stick. Back over to Landon. Landon back up to Simone. 2 seconds to go. 1 second. A hard shot. He misses and that's at the end of the period. 8-3 at the end of the second period in favor of River Falls. There'll be 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining on the penalty on the Chippewa Falls McDonell player.
You're on, Dave.
Okay. Well, we're going right now for the third period of this Chippewa McDonell River Falls high school hockey game. Score is 8-3 in favor of River Falls. River Falls will start off on a power play for the next minute and 20 seconds as Chippewa has still got a man in the penalty box. Be interesting to see now how this thing develops. River Falls coming up with 2 shorthanded goals there right on the end of that second period.
Yeah, they started to put them away a little bit. Chip was only skating 9 kids, and they're obviously going to wear down to a real thin spot by the end of this game. River Falls did have some period of time during there where they looked a little bit better than the first period. River Falls will be starting 1 minute and 20 seconds on the power play.
Okay, we're starting off here with the byline. Over on one side we've got Steve Schrank, and on the other side we've got Mitch Jarasanis. Chris By centering it. Back at defense we're going to have number 4 Scott Landon and number 18 Jim Simone. River Falls will be on the power play for the next minute and 20 seconds. Referees are ready. Yep, another moment waiting. And a puck's dropped. Puck controlled by River Falls. By overskates the puck. Back over to Jarasanis. Back to By. By kicks it to Simone. Simone across pass for Landon. Landon wasn't there, so he sweeps it in behind the net now. Trying to get the play set up. River Falls taking their time. Skated down by Landon. Landon across the red line. Breaks in. Around the defenseman. Back into the corner. River Falls getting into their zone now. Setting up for the power play. Back over to Landon. Landon to Simone. Over to By. By tries to feed it in. Goes back into the corner. Picked up by Jarasanis. Jarasanis back out to Simone. Back over to By. Working the puck around. Back over to Simone. Simone takes a hard shot. And we've got to save the puck bounces behind the net and up onto the net. So we'll have a stoppage of play, and this one will probably come out to the blue line, across the blue line. Discussion going on to see who touched the puck last, but they're bringing it out. 38 seconds remaining in the Chippewa McDonell penalty. Puck coming out to center ice. By taking the face off. Puck coming back to Simone. Simone headmans it up for Landon into the corner. Back to Schrank. Schrank swinging around. Schrank with a hard slap shot. And the goalie steers that one up and over the glass. McDonell kicking it back, but the puck comes out in front. The goalie smothers it. Doyle smothering that puck out in front. 24 seconds remaining in the penalty. River Falls is trying to set up that power play. The people are trying to get a position in their respective zones. They're covered. Puck comes to the side. Goalie steers it. McDonell tried to center it out, but unable to. Picked up by By. Back over to Simone. Back to By. By at the point. By with a crank shot that's right on. The puck bounces off to the side. The goalie can't find it. It flops down in front, but Schrank can't find it either. Back underneath the goal again. Puck comes around behind the net. Picked up by McDonell. 3 seconds left to go in the penalty. 2, 1. McDonell is at full strength. Back to By. By over to Schrank. Schrank takes it up across the blue line. Schrank moving it down in. Over to By, but it's stopped off by the McDonell player. Comes back out. Jarasanis gets it and stops it from clearing the zone. Goes over to Simone, but Simone takes it back into center ice. Simone back to Soderberg. Soderberg misses the pass. The puck comes all the way down into the corner. Again, picked up by Soderberg over to Simone. Simone steers it on up. Going up for Jarasanis. Puck comes back over to Schrank. Broken out by By, and By is hooked and unable to catch up with the puck, but no whistle. Puck clears out of the McDonell zone. Picked up by Sean Dusick. Dumped in, but he catches Simone or By offside. We've got a delayed offside here. Puck comes back out the blue line, and offside is waved out. Over to Troy Kuzlik. Kuzlik back into the corner. Kuzlik back around behind the net. Picked up by Cernerhouse. Craig Link camped out in front of the goal, waiting for a pass, but nobody could get it to him. Looked like there was a hooking on that one, but the referee's been fairly slack about calling things like that.
Not sure why they didn't call offside. The puck got in awful deep.
The puck was in awful deep, and it looked to me like it was touched by a River Falls player. Puck comes back to the point where Dusek takes a shot. There's a stick save on the part of the goalie. Bounces off a skate. Back out to center, out to Soderberg. Soderberg kicks it back in again. Scrambling in front of the net. Back around behind the net now with Kuzlik. Kuzlik attempts to stuff it in. Can't do it. Back around to the other side. Kuzlik trying to stuff. Again, he's got the goalie down. Makes a backhand shot, and the puck gets bounced off. Oh! A backhand to an open net with a goalie laying down, but he wasn't able to get it in.
I don't know what it bounced
off. Back to Soderberg. Soderberg kicks it in. Back out by Chippewa McDonell. All the way down to River Falls zone, and we're going to have icing on this one.
I thought that was in for sure. I just couldn't understand what it bounced off.
He moved around the man. The goalie went down to make a save. He had the goalie laying in front, wide open, tried the backhand shot, and bounced off of something. Maybe the goalie got a pad up there, but
yeah, it was a
nice move on the part of Troy Kuzlik, but he was not able to get that puck in the net, not able to capitalize on it. Okay, Corey Knotts lines out here with Matt Wheeler and Steve Schrank back at defense. Again, we've got Jim Simone and Scotty Landon. Face-off is taken by Knott. Goes back over, controlled by Chippewa Falls. Chippewa tries to dump it out and finally clears it off the center line. Puck comes down to River Falls zone where Simone picks it up. Simone behind the net. Simone skates it around up the other side. Headmans it up for Schrank. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler dumps it into the Chippewa zone, but a Chippewa Falls man gets it. Puck off the board. Back to center ice, over to Knott. Knott to Landon. Landon moving around. Landon skates it across the blue line into the Chippewa Falls zone. Puck comes back out and Chippewa Falls knocks it down the ice. And Schmidt has to make a save as the puck comes rolling down right on goal. Back to Simone. Simone takes it behind the net again. Chippewa Falls in the midst of a line change. River Falls comes down, skated out by Simone. Simone headmans it up to Schrank. Schrank touches it and then carries it on into the zone. Puck is back in the net. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler tries a backhand but can't get it in. Loses control of the puck. Off to Dusek. Dusek takes a hard slap shot. Hits somebody in front. Schrank gets it. Waits, sets up, and takes another shot, and the goalie makes a save. Doyle making another shave on Schrank as Schrank took his time. Banged the puck in, but the goalie gets it and then flops down on the puck for a stoppage of play. And now we've got a penalty coming up here. Penalty on Chippewa Falls McDonell. Penalty on Chippewa Falls McDonell for interference. Time of the penalty is 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the third period.
That has to be about his fifth penalty.
He has taken a lot of penalties today. That was number 17, Scott Levitka again. Levitka going back in. The senior defenseman. River Falls on the power play. Puck comes out to Soderberg. Soderberg tries to pass to Dusek but misses. Puck goes into the center ice zone. Picked up by McDonell, then dug out again. Dusek gets it. Dusek clearing over to the side. Back to Soderberg. Soderberg skates the puck around as they wheel. Soderberg brings the puck across the blue line. Coming straight in again. Gets checked off the side of the puck. Tries to get it back over to 14, Troy Kuzlik, but he can't. Again, Riverfall trying back. Back to Dusek. Dusek over to Soderberg. Back over to Turnerhouse. Back into the corner now. Out to Potton. Potton tries it for the center, but nobody is there, and the puck comes all the way back down the ice. River Falls will have to regroup with 1 minute and 22 seconds left to go on the penalty. River Falls with a puck. Sean Dusek behind his own net. Dusek takes it out across to the front. Headmans a pass up to Howard Potton. Howard Potton over to Troy Kuzlik. Kuzlik takes it across the line, takes a hard shot that's wide. Off to the side, and River Falls unable to keep it in. The puck bounced right back out. There was nobody there. Dusek comes on, skate back down for it. Dusek picks it up, back to Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse swinging around. River Falls on the power play for 55 more seconds. Carried in across the board by Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse slips and falls, goes down. Puck comes behind the net. It's dug out by Howard Potton. Over to Scotty Landon. Landon takes a shot right in the center. Over to Potton. Back over to Jim Simone. Simone dumps it into the corner. McDonell tries to clear the boards around. Comes back out. Stopped again by Simone, and then Chippewa Falls McDonell carries it all the way down their ice. 30 seconds to go on the penalty. There will be about time for one more good rush. Picked up by Scotty Landon. Scotty Landon moving out to center ice. Landon almost loses control of the puck, but manages to keep it going. Landon gets chucked back up. Puck goes to the side, picked up by McDonell, but it's held in by Simone. A good hard shot in front to Cayley. Cayley tries a shot and he's wide to the left. Moves back out to River Falls. Over to Bye. By into Cayley. Again, to By. There's a save and a flop on by the Doyle, the Chippewa Falls goalie, with 5 seconds remaining in the penalty. River Falls with 5 more seconds on the power play. Well, they're getting a few shots on this one, Jim.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. By Cayley, and now Mitch Gerasanis out on the wings. Back on defense, we've got Simone and Landon. And now Chippewa Falls back at full strength. A hard shot by Scotty Landon, and Doyle makes the save. Over to Gerasanis. Back out to Landon. Puck hops over Landon, sticks, and goes into center ice. River Falls will have to come out. Back to Landon. Landon to Gerasanis. Gerasanis drops the puck. Look back for Simone. Simone tries to pass over to Cayley. Gets broken up and then comes back in. Simone skating in. Tries a cross-court pass over to Gerasanis. Gerasanis wheeling, going for the puck. Still got the puck. Over to Kevin Cayley, but it's stolen by a McDonell player. Skated off the puck by Simone. Simone back over. The puck is now picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg moving in. Over to Gerasanis across the blue line. Gerasanis down the right side. In behind the net. Picks it up. Give it to By. By drops it, but nobody's there. Chippewa Falls grabs it and tries to center it out. Moves over to Sean Dusek. Dusek feeds in for Gerasanis again. Gerasanis in the corner. Chippewa Falls gets it again, tries to get it out, but out by Dusek. Dusek takes a shot. Gets blocked in front. Now we've got traffic in here, and it bounces in, and we've got a goal. A River Falls goal. Looked like Kevin Cayley got that one.
I think so.
Time of that goal was 6 minutes and 46 seconds into the third period as River Falls scores. 6 minutes and 46 seconds into that period.
Put River Falls ahead 9-3. 8 minutes, 14 seconds to play in the game.
The 6-goal lead like that, I believe they go to running time now too, under Wisconsin high school hockey rules.
Should go to running time now.
Okay, 9-3, 8 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the period. We've got Corey Knott's line out there again. Corey Knott with Matt Wheeler over on the right-hand wing and Steve Schrank on the left-hand wing. Puck comes back to Simone. Simone over to Prochnow. Back over to Simone, and Prochnow misses it. Back over by River Falls, or Chippewa Falls picks it up, back over to Simone. Allen for Chippewa Falls stole that one. Moves up to Knott. Knott to Schrank. Picked up again by Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls dumps it into the corner. Puck is stopped behind the net by Schmidt. Over to Prochnow. Prochnow steers it up along the side. Tries to get it up to Wheeler. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler drops it back for Simone. Simone clears into center ice. Up ahead to Schrank. Breaks down into the corner in the Chippewa Falls zone. Back behind the net. Scramble forward behind the net, and they're digging back in there again. The puck coming up to the side. Over to Chippewa Falls, and then Simone moves in. Back along the boards. They scramble for it in the corner, and finally we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. Yeah, they're running time now. 7 minutes and 19 seconds remaining with a 6-goal lead while they've gone to running time. And now Chippewa Falls goes for a line change. There must have been a hand pass on that one because they're moving the puck back out again to center ice for the face-off. Corey Knott's line out there. Puck comes back to Prochnow. Prochnow over to Simone. Still at center ice zone. Over to Prochnow. Prochnow tries to carry it in, but it's picked up by Chippewa McDonell and picked off by Schrank. Schrank moves in a nice centering pass right to front. Corey Knott back there, but he can't quite find a handle on it. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler to Knott. Back around behind the net. Knott's taken down behind the net. Over to Schrank. Schrank tries a shot, but it's stopped. Puck comes back over. Again picked up by Chippewa Falls. Chippewa trying to break out. Prochnow stops in, but they manage to clear it outside the zone, and Parrish picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler over to Simone. Simone moving down. Simone coming across, but we forgot the puck. And now puck gets dumped in and goes in way deep. River Falls getting caught offside on that one. River Falls going for a line change. Todd Cernerhouse is coming out of here now with Mitch Gerasanis and Troy Kuzlik. And we've also got Craig Link. That's not going to work with 4 forwards. Now Gerasanis goes back. All right, Link, Kuzlik, and Cernerhouse. Puck goes over to Hemingway. Hemingway back, moves it over to Dusek. Dusek dumps it in. Moving in behind the net. Chippewa Falls with the puck behind their own net. They're scrapping, digging into the corner. Picked up by Hemingway. Hemingway cocks it back into the corner again. Hemingway along the boards with the Chippewa Falls. Kuzlik moves in and misses the check. Puck comes back out by Chippewa. They break it out to center ice and it carries on into the River Falls zone. No icing on it. Icing waved off. Picked up by Cernerhouse. Cernerhouse drops it back to Sean Dusek. Dusek up the board for Kuzlik. Back to Sean Dusek. Dusek skating it down. And now there's a headman pass for Cernerhouse. Puck bounces off the board, and it's right on goal. The goalie has to make a save. I think that saved him from an offside, or from a icing call too, from where that pass originated. And we've got another line change coming up here. The byline coming back on with Kevin Cayley and Howard Potton. And now both teams are coming off of the ice. We must have a timeout here. 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the game. We've got a timeout here. The score is 9-3 in favor of River Falls. All the players come back on the ice. 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the third period. River Falls ahead 9-3. Face-off will be to the left of the Chippewa Falls goalie. We've got the byline out there. Puck is controlled by River Falls. Goes back into the corner. Puck coming around. Chased by Cayley. Cayley back in with the puck in the corner now. Cayley skates it out. Right across the center to Howard Potton. Howard Potton makes a shot right on. There's a stick save by the goalie. Back into the corner again. Potton moving in for the puck. Potton gets the puck, goes out in front with it. Right out in front. We had a backhand by Cayley, but again, the goalie made the save. River Falls moving the puck around well. By centers it through the slot. Back over, picked up by Cayley. Back into the corner again. Puck comes back out. Stopped by Simone. Chippewa Falls trying to break it out. Now they skated across the line. Chippewa Falls coming across the line with it. Back to Scott Landon. Landon backhands it over for Simone. Simone headmans it up the side to Cayley. Cayley breaking down. Cayley is by and Potton with him. Cayley into the left-hand side. Tried to center it in, but gets skated away from the puck. Stopped at the blue line by Jim Simone. Jim Simone moves around, makes a hard wrist shot and scores! Jim Simone skating it across in front, made a nice wrist shot up into the upper left-hand corner of the net. Time of that goal was 5 minutes and 43 seconds, and the score is now 10-3 in favor of River Falls. 10-3 River Falls on Simone's goal. A nice hard wrist shot, flipped it up into the upper right-hand corner over the goalie's shoulder.
Yeah, the goalie just didn't look like didn't see it coming, or he just made a bad play on it.
He might have been partly screened on that one too, because Simone was moving around the man and there was another man crisscrossing in front. Okay, Knott line out there. Corey Knott centers the puck. Puck goes into McDonell end, but it's picked up by McDonell over to Soderberg and back to Sean Dusek. Dusek trying to center it down to B. Strang. Picked off by Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls carried in the River Falls zone. Down in the corner by Allen. Allen's ridden off the puck and picks up by Corey Knott. Knott ahead to Beaver Schrank. Schrank across ice over to Wheeler. Matt Wheeler with the puck going down the side. He's got Schrank with him. Schrank's open right in front, but he can't get the puck to him. Chippewa Falls with 3 men in between managed to stop it. Back over into the corner. Now picked up by Dusek. We seem to have a River Falls player hurt behind the net. Well, he's back up and okay now. We had a real hard collision back there. Schrank was slow getting up behind that net.
Shake the cobwebs out.
He's still slating a little slow out there.
Beaver thought he had a chance to really land a kid, but somehow it didn't work out quite that way.
He sort of landed the boards there instead.
No, he hit the kid, but he was the one that went down. The other kid skated away.
Okay, we've got a line change here. They bring on Craig Link. Corey Knott, Matt Wheeler, Craig Link. The clock is still running out there as long as Chippewa keeps making changes and changing people around while they're getting rid of a little time off of that clock. Dumped in by River Falls. Going after it is Link. Link moving back, puck comes into the corner, over to the boards. Wheeler takes the man down. Back into the boards again. Wheeler moving alongside. Wheeler still scrapping for the puck and Wheeler goes down. Corey Knott digs it out. Back over to Wheeler. Still scrapping for it along there. Into the corner. Corey Knott out with it. Takes it back to Soderberg. Soderberg with a fast wrist shot, and we had 2 people camped in front of the net. Nobody able to get it in there. Wheeler again back into the corner. Wheeler trying with it, and there's a hard check on the part of number 17, Scott Levicka. And it's getting a little chippy out there. Now there's a shot attempt by Chippewa Falls to take it down.
The game is getting very ragged.
Very ragged at this particular point. Right. Corey Knott down. Backhands it over for Craig Link. Into the corner. Link gets taken into the board. McDonald hitting now, and Troy Kuzlik takes down his man, and he again goes down by number 9. With some scrapping going on in the corner. Down here now, whistle starts. They're struggling for the net.
And Levicka, that was a very bad check here a minute ago, and he let it go.
Discussion going on down in the far corner on that one. Several hard checks back and forth on that one. 1:55 remaining in the game. 10-3 is the score. River Falls out in front. River Falls comes out with a line change now. Cerner House, Troy Kuzlik, Jim Simone, and Mitch Jarasanis are on the ice. 1:55 remaining, and now we have another timeout. Okay, there was a penalty called on that last play. Number 9 for Chippewa Falls, Scott Gillies got 2 minutes for roughing. 2 minutes for roughing on that one. 1:55 remaining in the period. So River Falls will be on the power play for the balance of this period. Dick Meyer sends out the Cerner House line. Todd Cerner House at center with Mitch Jarasanis and Troy Kuzlik on the forwards. We've got Jim Simone and Scotty Landon back on defense. Face-off will be to the right of the Chippewa Falls McDonell goalie. Puck is controlled by River Falls. Over to Jarasanis. Jarasanis in the corner. Tries to get it out for Jim Simone, but is unable to. Chippewa clears it all the way down the ice. 1:47 remaining. And now we've got a penalty coming up here. We've got a delayed penalty with a trip on Chippewa Falls. Delayed penalty on Chippewa Falls. Jarasanis carrying it in. Puck comes out to center, over to Simone. The River Falls goalie is off. River Falls with 6 skaters on now. Goes over to Landon and bounce off his skate into center ice. We've got Chris By out there now. Chris By coming in. The delayed penalty still on Chippewa Falls McDonell. Picked up by River Falls. Over to Troy Kuzlik. Troy Kuzlik carries into his own. 6-on-4 right now. The puck comes off in front. Finally it's picked up by Chippewa Falls McDonell with 1:13 remaining in a delayed penalty. And River Falls will go on a 5-on-3 now. River Falls with a 5-on-3. And Chippewa is guilty of a tripping call.
Yeah, and that penalty occurred way out of the play. Absolutely no relationship to the play
reason
at all.
for that one.
That's what happens when kids get tired and discouraged.
Well, we've got 1:13 left to go here. We've got 2 penalties on Chippewa Falls, one with 1:18 and the other with 2 minutes left to run. So Chippewa Falls will be short-handed for the balance of the game, unless, of course, River Falls should score a couple of goals and get them out of the box. 10-3 in favor of River Falls. Face off again to the right of the Chippewa Falls goalie. We've got Knott out there, back to Dusek. Puck comes over to Soderberg. Soderberg kicks it into the corner. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Soderberg. Soderberg across over to Dusek. River Falls trying to set up. There it is, a shot, nice setup, and another one, and they score! Wheeler took a shot. The puck bounced back out. Wheeler got it again, fed it over to Steve Schrank, and Steve Schrank put it in the upper corner of the net. The goalie made the first save and went down, and there was not much you could do about that one. So, with 56 seconds remaining in the game, River Falls goes up 11-3. That'll take one of those penalties from Chippewa off the board, but River Falls will still be on the power play. 5-on-4 now. 11-3, 56 seconds remaining, and we get another whistle. We get a stoppage of play while they take the last penalty off. Okay, 5-on-4. River Falls on the power play. The Knott line out there. Knott, Wheeler, and Steve Schrank. Puck is controlled by Chippewa Falls. Now we have another penalty coming here. Another penalty is called, again against Chippewa Falls for a high stick. Number 2, Brian Alden, a little frustrated, got that stick up high on the face-off. And again, River Falls goes on a 5-on-3 with 52 seconds remaining in the period, and River Falls leading 11-3. Puck controlled by Knott. Knott back over to Soderberg. Soderberg to Sean Dusek. Dusek to Wheeler. Wheeler coming in. Wheeler moving across. Over towards Schrank, but he's not able to get it. Comes back up to Sean Dusek. Dusek moves down the side. Centering pass right across to Wheeler. Picked up by Wheeler again. Wheeler moving in. 5-on-3. Wheeler all alone. Takes a shot low along the ice, and there's a save on the part of the goalie. 28 seconds remaining in the period. And that ought to just about do it with running time. 25 seconds remaining in the period. 11-3 is the score.
For some reason, they stopped the clock.
Running time, you stop the clock during a penalty.
During a penalty, okay. During the penalty, stop the clock. Puck goes back into the corner. Picked up by Chippewa McDonell. McDonell tries to clear it. Partially stopped by Soderberg, but the puck comes all the way down the ice. And this will just about do it. One more rush, and that'll be it. Chippewa with only 3 players on the ice, thanks to the penalties. Puck comes up to Wheeler. Wheeler over to Schrank. Schrank breaking down. Again over to Schrank. Schrank tries to split the defenseman, comes down the center and is stopped by the goalie. 4 seconds remaining in the game. 4 seconds remaining. Turner House comes out on the ice. Howard Fountain, Troy Kuzlik, Jim Simone, and Scott Landon. As River Falls goes through a complete line change, there's 4 seconds to go here. River Falls leading 11-3. There'll be just time for this face-off. 4 seconds remaining. Puck comes back. River Falls over to Simone. Simone over to Landon. But before anybody can get a shot off, the game is called. And the final score, 11-3 in favor of River Falls, and there's still a little bit of discussion going on. Is Scott Leviska of Chippewa Falls still having some difficulty adjusting. Came out of the penalty box on that one.